I realized is that a lot of people overcomplicate making money online. And it's stupid simple. The thing is that you've been told a bunch of bullshit, even by me, and I have to take the blame somehow too. You've been told to pick a niche, obviously. Or is it obviously? You've been told research the niche. What else have you been told? Funnel it up, newsletter. You've been told all of these things to make money. This is hard mode, guys, especially for experts like you guys. All of you have 5, 10, 20 years of experience, and you've been told to pick a niche. You've been told to research the niche. You've been told to build an offer. Isn't that, I don't know, unnecessary? You're already proficient at what you do, right? You're not a skillless 15-year-old kid from the Dominican Republic, my home country. You're not. You're an expert. So for this reason, I want you to ignore everything I told you about picking the niche, researching the niche, and all of this shit. And don't ever in your life read anything about how to niche down, how to research your niche. It's time to stop. You don't need none of these things anymore. This is newbie land. And a lot of people are stuck in newbie land, in how to land, in how do I do this? What are the steps to do that? Screw it. You are way above that because you are the mother effing expert. 5, 10, 20 years of experience and you're still stuck in the niche and research? Screw it. What you're going to do is the following thing. This is an umbrella, okay? A really nice umbrella that I just drew. And each umbrella, of course, has its ribs, right? That makes it sturdy. Now, what do you use an umbrella for? When it's raining, for the sun rays, right? In your case, what is that umbrella? It's your skill. That big skill that makes you who you are. Let's say Mr. Ortiz's skill is video creation, video editing. That's his big skill, his umbrella skill. And within that skill, you have a bunch of sub-skills, right? What do you have? Storytelling, editing. What else do you have? Storytelling, editing, what else? Come again? Animation. What else? Sound design. You have all of these skills, sub-skills that compose what? That big umbrella skill. And each of these ribs are the sub-skills that make that skill of yours the skill that you need to monetize. The thing is that you've been told to research, bad word, to niche down when you already have that skill and you've already done the research. 20 years of experience? Do you need more research? No, okay? So what are you going to do with that umbrella skill? Let's say, again, it's video production in this case. First, you're going to sell what? Content. And secondly, consult calls. That's it. The easiest low-hanging fruit of making money online is this. Setting a 30-minute, 45-minute, 1-hour consultation call for $100, $200, $300, $500, $1,000. That is the low-hanging fruit. And what I've realized is that over the years, whenever I'm speaking to a solopreneur, an entrepreneur, a coach, someone that sells information online, they always tell me, yes, one day I got a DM. And in the DM said, hey, do you offer consult calls? And they improvised, said yes, send them a PayPal link, got paid $100, bam. And now they become consultants. Every single person in this world that has made money online has sold this. And it was pure serendipity. Someone just told them, hey, let me pay you for your time. But instead of waiting for things to happen and for luck to strike, we're going to create our own luck with these two things. Content that's based on your umbrella skill and your ribs, the sub skills, and of course, telling people book a call with me. But how are you going to do that? First, you need to decide what do you want to talk about online. Of course, that's the umbrella skill, right? But is it as simple? It's just I want to teach people how to do what I do or how my skills can make them better. Yes, it's that simple. And the way you do that is by tying that skill to the ribs, to the sub skills, right? So let's say that you have like video production. That's the umbrella skill. How can I tie that to, let's say storytelling? How can I tie this with content? How do I make an unbreakable bond between these two things? Straightforward. How to use storytelling in your video productions. Do you need anything more complicated than that? No. Let's say that you are a copywriter. How to use storytelling in your copy. Let's say that you are a coach. How to use storytelling in your coaching sessions. Let's say that you are, let me see. Jennifer, what did you do for a living?
I'm a recruiter.
How to use storytelling to get recruited faster. Or how to use storytelling to recruit better candidates. You see how stupid simple this is? You can tie any soft skills that you have in your own life to that big one thing you want to be known for. Jennifer, you are a recruiter, right? You help people recruit people, right? So storytelling, that could be one. What else? What are the skills that make you who you are? Tell me more of your skills.
Oh yeah, sure. I focus on psychology. I look at sociology,
Ah.
advancements in AI, and I look at organizational structures.
Okay. Principles of psychology to hire the best candidate. How to use AI to create the best resume. How to structure your company and hire the best people for that structure. Recruiting the best people, right? So as you can see, you can tie any of your real life skills that don't even have to do with that big skill of yours to that one. That's the key to building a personal brand online and making people say, oh, okay, this person is actually very knowledgeable. Because here's the thing, everyone is stuck in the 5 steps to become a better recruiter, 5 steps to become a better video producer, 5 steps to become a better content marketer. But nobody tells you, hey, here's how to use psychology to hire the best candidate. How to use storytelling to get people on board on your company. Nobody's saying that because it's hard content. It's harder to produce, but it's not. It's not. It's just not. Now, the thing is that, okay, once you understand the umbrella method, which is you have the umbrella skill and the ribs, which are the sub skills of your own life that don't have to do anything with that big skill, and you tie them together, all you have to do is on every single post, add a CTA, a call to action. To what? Book free call. Now, if you already have a service, you don't have to do like the free call hack. But how does this free call hack works? 1, book call with me, right? You could post that every day on your stories, on Twitter, adding a link in your bio. That's totally fine. 2, when you are in the call, you're going to follow a simple process. You're going to ask them for their goals and their pains. For what? For step number 3, build a roadmap together. And at the end of the call, you're going to offer them a follow-up call. For what? For executing the roadmap that you guys built together. Worst case scenario, they say, no, I don't have money for that, or no, this is not the right time. And that's where you grab them by their throat and tell them, okay, so do you mind telling me what you like best about this call? And can I use your own words as a testimonial for this? They'll say yes. And now you have a testimonial. So worst case scenario is you have a testimonial. I cannot, how can I say this? I cannot imagine anyone telling you, no, I won't give you a testimonial after you just gave them a roadmap. That will not happen for one reason, reciprocity. Have you ever had a friend tell you, hey, here's a gift for you. And now you are like, shit, I owe this guy. I remember one of my friends once told me, dude, I'm so mad. My wife gave me the best thing ever. And now for her birthday, I have to get her something better, which was kind of stupid because, it's his wife. But that's the power of reciprocity. Now you're going to say, aren't you manipulating people into giving you a testimonial? Yes, unless you do this to avoid manipulating people. At the beginning of the call, you just tell them, look, at the end of the call, all I would like from you is 2 things. If you like the roadmap, I'm going to offer you clarity call. It has a little investment, but it's not necessary if you don't deem it necessary. And secondly, for a short testimonial. So you say that at the beginning of the call. So that way you're not manipulating anyone. They will agree to that. Not only are they agreeing to being sold at through the clarity calls that you're going to be charging for, but also for the testimonials. You're getting them to say yes. So you're not manipulating anyone. Now, if you don't say this and you at the end say, yes, give me a testimonial, then you are manipulating, and you don't want to manipulate anyone because that's bad. People then feel like, okay, this person just gave me this to get a testimonial, and that's bad. It will make it look as disingenuous, and you don't want that. You want people to respect you and to book more calls with you, okay? So in summary, you post content using the umbrella method and you give away free calls. And at the end of the call, you pitch or sell follow-up calls for $100, $200, $300. What I tend to do is I don't do that anymore, but this is what I'm doing with people who are starting out with selling is, dude, sell 2 clarity calls, 45 minutes each for $300. And that's how you're going to sell it. Here's the script. Hey, John, thank you so much for your call. I hope that you loved the roadmap that we built together? They'll say yes. Then look, as I said at the beginning, I have something for you. It's what I call a clarity call. So what we do is we meet 2 more times, each time 45 minutes, and there's a small investment. The purpose of this call is to execute that roadmap that we built together today. Sounds good, John? They'll say yes. And now you tell them, okay, so for the 2 calls, 45 minutes each, to help you execute the roadmap, it's only $300. That's too much. Okay, I do have a different one. Let's do 1 clarity call, 60 minutes for $198. That's too much. Okay, that's fine. What did you like best about this call? And do you let me use your words as a testimonial? They'll say yes. Of course, because there's another persuasion secret there, contrast. You're contrasting 300 for the 2 clarity call with 198 for 1 call with free, just a few words for testimonial. So worst case scenario again is that you get the testimonial in case that they don't want to give you the $300 for the 2 calls or 198 for the 1 hour call. This, my friends, is the ultimate strategy for monetizing your expertise and your experience. And it all starts with picking the umbrella skill and of course the ribs of that umbrella skill, which are your life skills. And your mission is to tie these ribs to the umbrella skill so that people say, oh, that's interesting, that's different. This is not just a how-to content. That's really bad there. It's not just how-to content. It's interesting. It's different. And different is better than just trying to shotgun it, meaning posting content until something sticks. You're not shotgunning it. You're being focused, talking about that big skill of yours and framing it through the lens of these ribs, your sub skills. Make sense?